All right, welcome back to Lions franchise here on Madden 24. Haven't recorded Lions franchise in a while, so finally getting back to it. We're 6-6, definitely in a position to make the playoffs, especially if we win our last couple of games. We've got Tampa Bay today; they're 5-7, so we are a higher rated team than they are, and we beat the Panthers last week. Jameer Gibbs had a great game. Pretty sure part of the reason we won that game was I think we knocked Bryce Young out of the game and Matt Corral came in. But I think the running game, I think we've really got to continue to get the running game going here. So they want us to rush for 125 yards. Um, do our weekly strategy here. Defend the short pass is fine. I don't want to throw it short. I'd rather run inside. Do the passing drill here with Gabriel Barkley. We've got a lot of good receivers on this team, but definitely going to look to continue to run the ball when we can with how good Jameer Gibbs is. Waiting for that guy to make his break so we can throw it to him, but that's going to be incomplete. That's knocked down. Finally get in. And need some more completions to get that multiplier up. I said this before for my other series. I'm just going to be doing the practice drills once now, so if we don't get anything here, we don't get anything. Right now, we don't even have bronze. Several incompletions. It's the problem with these drills. You got to go up against that good Lions defense there. Rossi Brown finally gets us bronze. But that might be all we get. Clarence Trapp with the catch. Throw that over the middle to Gabe Davis. We're going to throw this one deep just because we don't really have much of a chance otherwise. We're only going to get bronze. I mean, that's fine. It's not really that big a deal. Only 300 XP though. And hopefully no injuries, but you never know in practice sometimes. Sometimes some of the worst injuries are in practice in real life, so. Doesn't look like we have any here though. I was watching. Is there anybody we really need to re-sign? Jonah Jackson, but we don't have the money for him. I'd like to re-sign him. We'd probably have to restructure some things. I think we're just going to wait to the end of the season and see if once the year rolls over we have some more money and can maybe get him on a one-year deal. Nick Mullins has 2 upgrades, so did he had that he had a challenge last week. Yeah, he's up to star dev. That's why he had 2 upgrades. Excuse me. We're going to keep going possession on Ray Clayton. He's playing up to a 99 overall. I think we'll continue to go field general on Jack Campbell. +2 play rec. And Go power rusher on Tariq Wallace. +1 power moves, +1 tackle. His power moves is actually 92, but it's playing down with morale. His tackle is playing up to 99 with some of the boosts we have. He is superstar X Factor, but I think we can only have so many X Factors on the field at the same time, so he's not usually activated. Go Agile on Tyler Bomb. I'm actually going to go man-to-man on Teron Johnson. I'd like to re-sign him, too. He might be. Well, I don't know. He's going to probably regress, so maybe not. Dron Verdon. He got +2 acceleration, so that's nice. Continue to go physical on Clarence Trapp. He's our big physical receiver, catching, short route running, spectacular catch. Gavin Hutchins. We've got a lot of depth at offensive line. I think everybody else we're just gonna auto upgrade. Yeah. They can just get better at what they're already good at. So taking on Tampa Bay here. I don't know who their quarterback is. We could take a look at the other team and actually see who their players are. That might be a good idea. Ray Clayton has 16 touchdowns, which is, I think, down from last year, but still got a ways to go, so he could still have more. But the yards is crazy. He has a lot of yards. And I think we might actually take. We'll wait till the offense or the defense. I don't know who's going to start with the ball. But wait till somebody gets onto the field. Is Tua their quarterback? That looked like Tua. We'll kick off here and then we'll go into the menu and check out who's on their team. I think I'm going to start doing that. That way you get a little bit better of a sense of who we're playing. Maybe check out the injury report too, see if they have any injuries. And they're going to take the kickoff all the way to the 37. Pretty good return by them. And go depth chart for the Buccaneers. Tua is their quarterback, so that could be a problem. Running back is Rashid White. Backup is Matt Gray. His second season. Jerry Campbell's their fullback. They've got Chris Godwin. Devlin Hughes is the second receiver, and then Mike Evans probably playing slot receiver. So they've got a few good wide receivers. Tight end Kate Otten, so he's not the best tight end. Still Tristan Wirfs, Cody Mach, Ted Karras, bro. JT Bayless is their right guard. So they've got a pretty alright on. Evan Neal, probably one of the weaker players on the line. Kalijah Cansey, Dominique Robinson, Vita Vea, Andrew Lincoln, who's a 76 overall. Don Fox, who's pretty good. And then Joe here at linebacker. And then they've got Jamel Dean, Clarence Wilcox, Cameron Mitchell, and Alfonso Norris. So corner probably not one of their strong spots, but got Antoine Winfield and David Osborne. So their safeties are good. They've got good safeties. Only a 75 overall kicker. Don't know why we're looking at the kicker and the punter, but we will. Might as well. And no injured players for us. Carlton Davis is out for them, and then David Osborne is. Actually, Carlton Davis is ready to play, but it looks like maybe he's on injured reserve. And David Osborne's out for the game, so might make. I know I said we wanted to run the ball, but we might be a little more effective passing with some of their weaker spots, probably being corner. If one of their safeties not playing, so. Did not expect Tua to be their quarterback, though. I don't know when he came to Tampa Bay, but I did not remember, as he's going to get sacked. And we like to bring the pressure. It doesn't always work out. When it does, it's always nice. I mean, we have several superstar X factors on our defensive line. Is Ed Oliver going to make the hit? Force a bad pass by Tua. They started out well, but then the sack really took him out of it. Almost got sacked the second time. So we're going to get the ball here, and hopefully we can come down and score. I'm going to see Gabriel Barkley's stats here on the season, which I don't remember exactly how. He's got 27 touchdowns to 19 picks, 3,000 yards. If he keeps playing well, he's probably going to hit 4,000 yards on the season. So several games left here. Gonna hand it off to Gibbs. Can't get a block and only get a yard. I'm looking to get it to Ray Clayton here. And we're gonna be sacked. Fox right up the middle. And if we can't get this to Jahmyr Gibbs here, which we can't, I was gonna try to roll out. There was some pressure there. And after we can't get anything going, we're going to punt. Just like their drive, the sack really hurt us. Really didn't let us get much going there. It's hard to get anything going when you get 1 yard on first down and get sacked on second down. Only a yard there. Gonna blitz on second down here. And Hutchinson with the sack. We're gonna take Wallace on this play. He's gonna shove his way through, and everybody had some pressure there. Tua just going to throw it away. And we're going to get the ball back for the second time. Very quick drives here. Everybody going 3 and out. We're going to get a few yards on the return up to the 39. We're going to throw it here. Gonna look to get it to somebody here. And as I was trying to throw, we got hit, and it's picked off, and they're going to run it back for a touchdown. I did not see the pressure coming, and as soon as I was trying to get that ball away, we're sacked, and the ball comes out right into the arms of the defender. And he runs it back for a touchdown. So we're having some trouble with some of the pressure they're getting. And I think a good way to combat that is probably going to be to continue to try to run the ball. Going to get 6 on that play. Going to run it again here. And that's going to get a few more. Going to bring it up 3rd and 1. Going to hand it off again. Gibbs able to slip through the blockers there and get a 1st down. Was watching the guaranteed rate bowl between Kansas and UNLV before this. I have Kansas winning in that game. I bet on Kansas to win, and they're up 28-10 at the half. So figured it was a good time to come record Lions franchise. Gonna get it to our other tight end, Rudd. He's going to make, that's actually the first catch of the game. We are down to the 16-yard line here. And Gibbs going to pick up 10. Down to the 6. I would like to try to get the ball here to Ray Clayton. He doesn't really look open. Tried to get it to the fullback, but he couldn't really hang on. He had a chance at the ball, but he kind of knocked it out. We're going to look to Ray Clayton again. And he caught it, but they're going to say he's down at the 1. We're going to throw the bubble screen, and Gabe Davis is stopped. We're actually going to count that as a rush. We're going to look to go for it on 4th down. Ray Clayton on the short vertical play gets the touchdown. He's our X factor on offense. You need a play, he just is able to get it, and we're going to tie the game. And kick the ball off here. We're getting the pressure on Tua today. McNeil with the sack. He's really good as our second defensive tackle. We've got so many other good good defensive linemen. Tua gonna take off and finally makes his first completion. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 1. Just able to get away from the pressure was Tua. Found the open guy. He's going to throw it again. He's going to get knocked down by Jaden McPhee, who has come a long way since he was drafted. I think he might have had normal dev when we drafted him. He's up to superstar. So, I think he was one of our first He might have been one of our first draft picks. I don't think he played a lot the first year either. So. Gibbs is in the zone. And that one's dropped. And nearly sacked. We're going to be sacked. I didn't see the pressure coming. Was looking down the field. We're going to try to get to Ray Clayton. Not really open. We will punt. We're going to trust the defense. They've stopped the Buccaneers every time they've had the ball. Their only touchdown coming on that interception return was really, I think they counted that as an interception. Really more of a fumble after the ball was knocked out since he picked it out of the air. Probably. I think it did go down as an interception. So. That one's knocked away. We've got Jack Campbell blitzing on this play. That one's dropped. 2 is 1 for 6 passing. He's had probably at least 3 passes that he's just kind of thrown away. And not probably more throwaways than drops. He's going to actually run backwards and get sacked by Wallace. And really, our defensive line is just the heart of our defense. We've got a lot of good players on defense. I don't know that really we're going to be able to keep this team together all that long with how many elite players we have. It's going to be hard to re-sign everybody, so don't have too many players this season we're going to have to re-sign. Going to throw it out to Jahmyr Gibbs. Overthrown. He had a step there. I think we're going to run the ball on 2nd and 10. Such good field position. I would at least like to try to get into field goal range here. We're going to pick up 4. 3rd and 6. Going to get it to St. Brown, but it's broken up. It's going to bring up 4th down, and unfortunately, we're going to have to punt. Not a real exciting game here, that's for sure. As that punt bounces into the end zone, that's not what we want. They're going to get the ball at the 20. They're going to throw it to the sideline and get 4. I mean, McMullen's on the field. That linebacker. Tua launching it down the field. And we can't even make the tackle the first time. Hughes with a big game. He's got 3 of the catches so far. Tampa Bay. They're going to run it up the middle for 2. Just seems like we haven't been able to let the Buccaneers get anything going. I'd like to continue that, as that's a completion. And they're all the way down to the 22-yard line. Not what we want. Aiden Hutchinson trying to get the pressure. Tua throws it across his body. And that one is dropped. Really thought he was going to have the touchdown there. He drops the ball. And we can still force a field goal here. Rodriguez with the sack. That's going to back him up 7 yards. And they're at the 29 now. Just can't let him get a first down. Gonna pressure Tua. He's going to get sacked again. Looked like maybe he threw that ball right before he got sacked. I think he did. I think they're going to count that as an incompletion. They're going to kick the field goal. We hold him to 3. That's really all we can do here after letting him come down the field. Gonna return the ball out of the end zone here. Get it out to the 22. And we really need a touchdown here would be nice. Gonna hand it off to Gibbs. He's gonna take it outside. Get down to the 42. Dominique Robertson is hurt for the Buccaneers. Whoever this linebacker is been in the zone for a while. Gibbs is going to get another 3 yards. I'm going to play action here, I think. Was looking to get the ball to Ray Clayton. I was trying to throw it there. We were pretty much already sacked. I'm going to go verticals here. None of these routes vertically are... Oh, I was trying to get the ball to Ray Clayton, but we're sacked again. Arm coming forward. Can't get the ball away. We're going to have to punt. 4th and 19. There's no way we're going for it only down by 3. On a 4th and 19. Tampa Bay getting some momentum now, though. They're going to check it down here. Get about 3. They're going to get another completion and take this one out to the 41-yard line. That pressure is nice when it works, but when they hold up against it, they're usually in line for big play. That one's incomplete. Not a bad throw there by Tua, but receiver not really able to hold on. And Tua gonna scramble here. And he's gonna slide down for a gain of 27. Ed Oliver was caught up on some of the offensive linemen. Wasn't able to get to Tua. We're going to get the ball to start the second half, but I'd definitely like to have the ball back here one more time in the first half. I'm actually going to call the timeout here, because if they don't pick up this 3rd down, we're going to get the ball right after the 2-minute warning. They're double teaming Ed Oliver. He's going to get away, and Tua just throws it away. They're going to kick another field goal. This one's a little bit longer. That one is good. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Got nearly 2 minutes and 2 timeouts to try to, at the very least, get a field goal. I'd like to get a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, nearly 1,000 yards on the season, rushing. I'm going to check it down to Amon-Ra St. Brown to get 9 and get out of bounds. I think we'll go with a screen here and probably just try to pick up the first down. He's caught up on the blockers. I'm not running the ball on 3rd and 13. They took a timeout to try to get the ball back. Going to throw it out to Ray Clayton. He's going to turn around and make the catch. Go no huddle here. Go play action here. It's going to be incomplete, but at least the clock stops. Let's go back to our coach suggestions here. Go slants. Gonna scramble here. Gonna throw it out to Gabe Davis. He catches him and gets out of bounds. We're going to try a screen again here. Hopefully Gibbs can get out into his route and get caught up on the blocks again. He does. Breaks away from one tackle. Gets down to 13. Really don't have to worry about the time too much here with the 2 timeouts we still have. Nearly picked off. That would have been horrible. We can go play action crossers here. This is usually good for getting down the field, but too much pressure there as we were trying to get the ball away, but instantly not able to. Gonna throw it out to Ray Clayton here. That ball's tipped and incomplete. And I think we're just going to have to settle for 3 here. Riley Patterson with the kick. It's good. We've got the lead to 3. We do get the ball to start the second half, I think. So, as long as we don't allow any points here, we should be in good shape. Tua throwing the ball, going to check it down. It's complete for a gain of 2. They're actually going to call a timeout here. They're going to get another completion. They're going to call their last timeout. 20 seconds left. If they get out of bounds, they're going to run the ball. Okay. Well, we really didn't see that coming. But doesn't look like they're going to hurry up and try to run another play here. So we're lucky there. We get out of the half. Only down 3. (13-10) at the half. Probably look to throw some more short passes in the second half, run the ball a little more. Just hold on to the ball, I mean. Too many 3 and outs. The Titans are 1-12. Okay. I mean, that's really bad. Green Bay and Washington. Would like Washington. Oh, that game's already over. The Packers. So Geno Smith is their quarterback, and they have Alvin Kamara. So pretty sure we saw them earlier. That was the play that really changed the game right there. Haven't allowed an offensive touchdown. We're actually going to go throw the ball deep, and then I think we'll do defend the deep pass. I think that's what I had selected. My laptop's a little bit in the way of the TV, so it's like a corner of the screen I can't see. But I think we selected defend the deep pass. Gibbs has 7 yards per carry. I definitely think we need to get him the ball more. And he gets 6 there. We're going to hurry up to the line and run the exact same play. Run behind Ray Clayton. We're only going to get 2. We're going to run it again. They're going to immediately get off their blocks. Didn't have any blocking on that third run there, or we probably would have had the first down. Just instantly shutting blocks. Buccaneers going to get the ball back here. Tua feeling the pressure, going to throw it away. 9 for 19. I'd probably say about half of those incompletions or throwaways or caused by the pressure. Maybe more than half. They're going to get a wide open receiver there, get a first down. Injury for Tampa Bay, though. Chris Godwin was the one to make the catch. That Oliver sheds the block, but not able to get there in time. It's another completion for Tampa Bay. They're not quite into field goal range here. They're going to actually drop that pass. Our guy was right there to defend it. They're going to get a completion on that one, though. Tua up to 145 yards passing. They're going to get another pass out quickly. Get 6. We're just looking to hold them to a field goal here, really. That one's complete. There was just nobody there. Nobody covered him. I think we're going to have to go with some man coverage the rest of the way here. It's a play action. We're chasing Tua. It's going to bounce away on the missed tackle and lose 3 yards. Completed it down the field, but lost 3 yards. Going to get some pressure. Tua is sacked. Jack Campbell. We've had 6 sacks today. They've had 5. It's really kept us in the game. They're looking to run a screen here. It's knocked down. And they're going to kick another field goal. It's good. We really need to score a touchdown here. Haven't had a touchdown. I think our first touchdown, our only touchdown, is in the first quarter. So we get out to the 32 on the return. Just not able to slip past the coverage on that one. But pretty decent return. We're going to hand it off to Jahmyr Gibbs here. He only gets 2. We're going to run a screen here as we're going to flip the formation. I'm going to toss it out to Gibbs. He gets a couple of blocks as there are 2 guys there look to double team one guy and not block the other one. So you can hand it off on a draw. Get about 4. If we can get a touchdown here, that'd put us in a really good position to win the game as we get it out to Gibbs for a first down. Just throwing it to him out of the backfield. Gonna run the ball on the RPO. Only gonna get 1. Just barely able to get the pass away. Just throwing it to anybody that we can there. And it's 3rd and 9, and we're not really into field goal range. As we get the ball to Ray Clayton, our superstar tight end. He gets a first down to the 14-yard line. He is our best player probably in any of our franchise series. And Gabriel Barkley going to scramble, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Gabriel Barkley with the rushing touchdown. And we're going to take the lead with the extra point. Nine plays, 67 yards, 2.5 minutes. Oof. I think that's going to be our first lead of the day. Looks like Kansas is trying to blow the lead in the bowl game against UNLV. So that's not good. Not watching. I mean, I could bring it up on my phone. I don't want to take away from what I'm doing here in Lions franchise. Possibly get distracted. play worse because of it. So we don't need me playing any worse than I already am. Tua getting the ball out quickly. Bouncing off the hands of his receiver. This video is going to be up right after I record it. I mean, I'm not at this point holding any videos back, so haven't recorded enough to really do that, although that's usually what I like to do. I usually like to record it. Have a couple behind it, so Tua gonna throw it, turn around, throw it all the way across the field. It's incomplete though, so on 4th and 22, they're gonna punt. Should take us to the end of the third quarter here. It's gonna take us to the end of the third, and we're just gonna look to hang on here in the fourth quarter. So. We've got the lead. We just need to not make any silly mistakes. Our defense is playing well enough. I think a field goal here even would give us a big advantage. Put us up by 4 points. We're going to run the ball with Gibbs and get a big gain. Was looking to throw it to Gibbs, but Ray Clayton is wide open. I didn't like the coverage as much on Gibbs. Ray Clayton's got a bunch of yards today. Gibbs is a near 100 yards. As I think we're just going to look to hand it off to him again. I need to see what his X Factor ability is because I don't remember. It might not even be a good one. So gonna check it down to Gibbs again here. He's gonna get hit as he tries to make the catch. I would kind of like to get Gabriel Barkley another passing touchdown here. Help out that touchdown to interception ratio. And I'm going to launch it to the end zone to Ray Clayton. It's going to get picked off. Ray Clayton can't work back to the ball. And Tampa Bay's going to get it at the 20. So, big mistake there by me, but I said that's what we need to not do is not make those silly mistakes. And we really don't get the takeaways. Our defense is really more about getting stops. Really just not letting them pick up first downs and making them punt the ball. Every once in a while we'll get a turnover. Like they just said, we are last in the league in takeaways. So sometimes that really does hurt us. Because that's going to be complete. He was able to work back to the ball. They only need a field goal here to take the lead, so it would be better for us just to stop them right away. We're only going to get 2. Look like a lot more than 2. We're about middle of the league on our rushing defense, so done pretty decently today, I would say. As that's going to be a completion, another first down for Tampa Bay. And they're moving right down the field, still not really into field goal range here with the ball at the 50. They're going to run it and get about 6. A stop here would really help us because there's only about 4.5 minutes left now. As Tua gets the ball complete for another first down. Probably going to take the clock under 4 minutes here. We're going to audible here. Get into man coverage. And Tua getting the ball out quickly. Gets another first down. And now we're a little bit more concerned about the clock. As much as we'd like to force a field goal here, we really just need to have time left to do anything with the ball ourselves. And this is really an important game here because winning this game would put us back above 500. As they're going to get the ball to the outside. And we're going to make the tackle at the 4. Not sure we shouldn't have just let them go in for the touchdown there so we'd have more time, but we're still looking to force a field goal or maybe even a turnover. But as he caught it nearly into the end zone and had to really come back out to get it. It's not a touchdown. They're going to run the ball. We're going to get a stop here. I'm going to call a timeout. It's going to mean that if it's 3rd and goal here, this will take us to the 2-minute warning if they don't score. Actually incomplete. It's going to be 4th and goal. They're just going to take the field goal. And that's going to give us the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts to come down the field and get a field goal. So sometimes we're really good in that 2-minute situation. So as long as we don't turn the ball over, we should be able to get into field goal range here. Again, no stupid mistakes, no interceptions, no sacks. Going to get the ball at the 27. We're going to get one play here before the 2-minute warning. And I'm probably looking for Ray Clayton on this. And he's open enough to get a catch. That's going to take us down to the 47-yard line. And I'd almost be okay with running the ball here. We're going to scramble out with Gabriel Barkley. Tried to get a block from Gibbs, but he couldn't get there. We do get 8 yards, though. And now they're kind of wanting us to run the ball. I would like to get close enough that this isn't a difficult field goal. We are in the rain here. As Gibbs gets a big gain down to the 22. Gonna go no huddle and run a halfback draw here as Ray Clayton is also into the zone. We're gonna actually throw the ball here. If we can get a touchdown, that really is gonna put this game out of reach. So Ray Clayton coming across the field, but he didn't look open. We're gonna scramble down to the 3-yard line with Gabriel Barkley. Tampa Bay taking a timeout here. We're going to run it with Gibbs. He gets back to the 2. And we're going to hand it to him again. He's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. Going to kick the extra point here. It's going to put us up by 5. Going to kick it off back to Tampa Bay. They are out of timeouts. They've got 1 minute and 15 seconds to score a touchdown. Just got to keep them in front of us. And yeah, we could have run down the clock there and kicked the field goal, but I mean, you can always miss the field goal too, so you get the touchdown, you're guaranteed to have the lead. I mean, you never know, I could screw up the kick meter and miss the field goal. It does not. It doesn't happen too often, a close one like that, but you never know. I would much rather have the touchdown. If there were a little bit more time left and they had timeouts, as Jaden McPhee gets the interception, that's going to put this one away. Our first takeaway of the game, and it's a big one. They are out of timeouts. Actually, our second takeaway of the game, it says. I don't remember the first one. Or no, that was Tampa Bay had 2 takeaways. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't remember us getting the ball back before. And we're going to go no huddle here, and I think I'm going to try to throw it in the end zone. Ray Clayton another touchdown. And he's open. He gets it. 17 seconds left. Ray Clayton. And that's another passing touchdown for Gabriel Barkley. As for some reason here, we're going to go for 2. I don't know why. We just kind of feel like it. And we don't get the 2. So it's going to be 30-19. And they're going to get another chance with the ball here, since we scored a touchdown. I mean, I guess they could score in one play and then kick an onside kick and score in one play. But you know, what are the odds that that actually happens? Probably pretty low. Tua just threw it away on that last play. I'd like to sack him here, just end the game. He's going to throw it away again. There's only 6 seconds now. Tua completed about half of his passes today. He had some drops, but he did throw the ball away quite a bit. And he's going to get sacked and lose the ball. Looked like he got it back there. Not that it matters much. And that's going to be the game. We're going to win 30-19. I mean, it was close till the end there, right? Tua with a pick. Gabriel Barkley, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Really liked that we could get him that second touchdown at the end. He only threw for 210 yards. Did have a slightly better passer rating too. I actually had the same on their longest pass, along with 31. Jahmyr Gibbs, 130 yards, had a long of 20. 47 yards after contact, 6 broken tackles, a touchdown. Averaged 5.4 yards per carry. Gabriel Barkley had 5 runs for 51 yards. I mean, Rashid White, we kind of shut him down. I mean, he still had 4.2 yards per carry, but after a while, they really weren't looking to run the ball that much. Receiving, Ray Clayton, 7 for 126 and the 2 touchdowns. Only had a long of 31, but not bad. Jahmyr Gibbs had a few catches. Rudd had that catch early in the game. Ross St. Brown had a catch. Gabe Davis had a catch. Our fullback dropped the ball once. It was really Ray Clayton and Jahmyr Gibbs today on most of our offense. Had a lot of tackles for loss. Had quite a few sacks too. Aiden Hutchinson with 2. Campbell Rodriguez 1.5. 1 for Wallace, 1 for William McNeil, and 1 for Teron Johnson. Jaden McPhee with the only pick of the game. Our other turnover, that's right, we had a forced fumble. But I think that was just the one at the end of the game. I don't think they're, because we don't have a recovery. I think they're just counting the one at the end of the game. Riley Patterson kicked a field goal, made all his extra points. Stonehouse punted the ball 5 times for 234 yards. Definitely need him on our team. He really is a good punter. So glad to get the win here. Jahmyr Gibbs has an upgrade. And we can go receiving back or power back. I think I'm going to go power back. He actually has a ways to go on power back. So break tackle, stiff arm, and trucking. He's good, but like his trucking and his stiff arm and his strength are like just kind of not all that great. He's really just elusive and speedy and stuff. He's not a powerful runner. And maybe in the off season we look to sign a backup running back who we can put in short yardage situations. Oh, excuse me there. As I've been talking, I've been feeling more stuffy. I don't know what it is. I think it has partially these jalapenos I ate a little bit ago, just making my nose run, and now it's stuffy. So we're gonna take on the Dolphins next week. The Packers and the Vikings are still ahead of us. The Eagles are the last team in right now. And let's take a look at what the Eagles' record is, because that's what we're striving for. The Panthers have already clinched their division. Eagles are 7-6. We're also 7-6. So as long as we keep winning, somebody ahead of us probably going to lose. And then we should be able to make the playoffs. We just got to keep winning. We have the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Bears, and the Bills. So we've got 2 divisional games left. Those are going to be important. And then the Bills and the Dolphins, those are tough games. We've won 3 in a row after losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After going on a 5-game losing streak, we've won 3 in a row. Obviously, 2 of those I lost the footage for, but we started the season well. Had a bit of a slump there. Gabriel Barkley, I think, was injured for some of that. So that's going to do it for this one. See you in the next one when we take on the Dolphins. Have a good day.